Have you ever wondered about adding and subtracting decimal numbers? Well, I'm going to talk about them today. Let's see some examples of adding and subtracting decimals. So, 2.67 plus 1.23. So let's solve this question. So we add 7 plus 3, which is 10. So we write a 0 here, and then we carry forward a 1 here. Then we need to do 1 plus 6 plus 2. So we can do this first. 6 plus 2, which is 8. Then 8 plus 1, which is 9. So we write a 9 here. Now let's add the decimal point here. Now let's do 2 plus 1, which equals 3. So we write a 3 here. So 2.67 plus 1.23 equals 3.90. We wouldn't say like 3.90 because it's in the decimal area and you wouldn't say it like that. Make sure that these two decimal points are aligned. And similarly, in your answer, the decimal point should be aligned with the numbers that you are adding. There are 2 decimal places in the question. So in the answer we would also have 2 decimal places. But if I did not have the 3 here, then I would follow the number that has more digits after the decimal point. Like this number has more digits after the decimal point. So there will be a 7 here because there is an imaginary 0 here. So the answer in this question would be 7 because there is an imaginary 0 here, like I told you before. There would be no 1 here carried over because there was no 3 here, and 7 is just by itself, so we would just write a 7 here. And then there will be no carry forward 1, which makes this 6 plus 2, which is 8. So there should be a 8 here. And in this case, 2.67 plus 1.2 equals 3.87. Let's see an example of subtracting decimals. 4.83 minus 2.5. So let's solve this. We can't subtract the 3 with anything. We do not have anything here to subtract 3 with, but there's an imaginary 0 here. So you can do 3 minus 0, or you can just write a 3 here. So we write a 3 here. Then 8 minus 5 equals 3. So we write a 3 here. We would follow the number that has more digits after the decimal number, which is this number, and this number has 2 digits after the decimal point. So there should be 2 numbers after the decimal, and there are 2. So we put a decimal point here. Then we do 4 minus 2, which equals 2. So 4.83 minus 2.5 equals 2.33. Now I'm going to ask you some questions. What is 6.35 plus 2.63? Do you know the answer to this question? So now let's solve this together. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. So we write a 8 here. Then 3 plus 6 equals 9. And then in both the numbers there is 2 digits after the decimal point. So we must have a decimal point here. Then lastly 6 plus 2 equals 8. So we write an 8 here. So 6.35 plus 2.63 equals 8.98. I hope you got the question correct. What is 8.32 minus 5.68? Do you know how to solve this? So let's solve this together now. So 2 minus 8. That can't be done because 8 is bigger than 2. So we cross out the 3, make it into 2, add a 1 here which we borrowed. Then we now do 12 minus 8, which equals 4. And then we do 2 minus 6. That can't be done either. So we cross out the 8, turn it into a 7. And then we add a 1 here, which makes this 12. Then we do 12 minus 6, which is 6. Now, do you know what we have to do now? Well, we need to add a decimal point here because there were 2 digits after the decimal point in both the numbers. So in the answer it should also be like that. So we add a decimal point here. And now there are 2 digits after the decimal point. Now let's do 7 minus 5, which is 2. So we write a 2 here. So 8.32 minus 5.68 equals 2.64. So how was was it? Are you comfortable now adding and subtracting numbers that include decimals? I think you are now. Bye. Thank you for watching.